Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I am proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So, I don't even want to make a video right now because I'm interested in the Smokey Robinson Father's Day thing, the last video I just made, and I know that as I make more videos, it just buries that video and stuff, right? So, but when I have information and stuff, I always feel like it's like if I don't get it out now, then I'll forget about it, or it just gets pushed away and stuff, right? And so this is just something that I don't know. It's just this is also a thing. It's like to show people. It's like, okay, look at when I'm doing this investigation, and I just ask people, like, think about it like in the way I am. Is this evidence or not? This is kind of stuff. It's like, am I just seeing? I ask myself this stuff. It's like, are you just seeing it because you want to see it, right? Or are you just analyzing it that way because you want it to fit your story, right? I totally do that stuff, right? And so this is kind of one of those things. I see a lot of interesting things here, but is this matching up with the story, or is this me just trying to make it fit the story? So this is a good little video like that, and I'm going to show you things, and it shows you like what I'm dealing with, right? And so it shows you, it's like, okay, am I doing this, or is it there? This is a good video to demonstrate that, right? So I come across this book that I find out that Diana Ross has she made a children's book, and it was like released in 92 or 93. And so this would be the cover of the book, okay? But it's also, let me show you this other picture. Okay, see this picture here, you can see it's all written, I believe it's in Japanese, because my understanding is that this book was only released in Japan, right? It's like these weird things. It's like, well, why would she do that, and why would she only release it in Japan? You know, so it's like, I don't know, just weird, there's weird things that take place and stuff, right? So, but here, now, so this is the book cover and stuff, right? So, you know, when in the children's book, you know, because there's the thing with the Louisa and the Little Red Engine, the book that's written, the author is Diana Ross, but it's not this Diana Ross, it's just that the author's name is Diana Ross. But that's the thing that we've talked about, is those books by Diana Ross and how they relate to Michael Jackson. That maybe Michael Jackson is deliberately exposing those books because of the name, the author Diana Ross, plus then the stories that those books happen to be about, and they're children books. So that's an interesting part of my story. So it's interesting that Diana wrote a children's book, but she doesn't write it until like 92, 93. And see, I saw her in an interview. This is how I found the book. She was in an interview, and then the book came up in conversation, right? And so so I read about it and stuff a little bit. And so she said that she wrote this book after her two children that were from Arnie Ness, right? So the two children, so that's why in the pictures there, she's holding what are supposed to be the two boys that she had from Arnie Ness, okay? That's what the picture, why she's holding the boys like that. So that's like the setup of kind of what was supposed to be the reason for this book and everything and stuff, right? So, but the thing that's sticking out to me when I look at, there's a couple things. There's the song I'm going to show you. Okay, so the other thing is, it's a children's book, but inside of the book, it's a CD. There's also a CD with 4 songs, okay, that are just these. And Diana Ross was supposed to be like the primary songwriter. I think somebody else helped her a little bit, it said, but she tried to write those songs herself, because that's another important part, is that this is actually Diana Ross writing those songs. She's like the primary songwriter. And if you actually listen to the songs, it's one of those things you could tell. It's like, see, Diana Ross was not a real songwriter, and it's not easy to write songs, because when you hear her singing the songs and stuff, you can tell it's like, nah, whoever wrote these songs, not a real songwriter. It's funny and stuff. And we're talking about somebody who's been in the music business for years and years and years, and has seen so many songs written and has sang so many. She's really good at singing songs. She can really do that really well. But to actually write the song, it's a different skill, right? And that's like where Michael gets that skill from Smokey. It's like the parents of Diana and Smokey. The combination of Diana and Smokey is what made Michael and gave him Diana's personality and Smokey Robinson's genius, you know? And that's when Michael shows those characteristic traits from his real parents and stuff, right? And but so what I'm going to just point out a couple things to you. So here on the cover, right? So what we're going to focus in here is this kid. Okay, see the kid here, and you see the difference. What I'm going to show you too is, see how the kid on the right has like it's a nighttime sleeper outfit on, right? And you can see it's got the little collars, and it's got full arms, right? See, these are the little details, these things that are like, it's like, boy. Okay, now it's like I said again, am I just seeing this because I want to see it that way, or is it deliberate? And you have to understand, it's like whoever created this in these little subtle details, it's really easy for Diana to say, like, I'd have to go and look and see who actually drew this and stuff, right? Who actually did this color, because it's not like the greatest picture and stuff, but there's a little whatever. And so, but all Diana would need to say is like, okay, this one I want to be in a blue jumper, you know, with a little crescent moon logo on it, right? And the other one, put them in a shirt. But when they're separate, like, see, the other one's got a shirt with the cut off sleeves and no collar. Okay, so the one on the left has a cut off shirt with no collar. Okay, but and then the boy on the right though has like a full long sleeve jumper with collar on it, right? So they're different. So it's like one of those things. It's like, why is it different like that? Why specifically is this one over here wearing that blue suit with the moon, the crescent moon logo on it, right? And so you go to, okay, so Michael Jackson's the Neverland Valley Ranch logo, right? It's got the boy on like a crescent moon, like in the moon type of thing, right? But look at the jumper the kid has on. The kid has on this blue jumper with the full arms, the full length arms, and a little bit of a collar on there. Okay, so the kid on the Neverland Valley Ranch is on a moon with the blue jumper with the collar, right? And that's what I'm saying is, when you look at this picture, okay, the kid that's got the moon on the suit's got the full length blue, and it's exact same color blue. It's the blue like on the Neverland Valley Ranch kid logo, blue with the same, they're wearing like the same jumper, right? And the other kid is not. So it's showing the importance that one kid is wearing that one, and that's the kid that's got the moon on the jumper, right? So this is a thing, like with this connection. Am I just making it a connection, or is there a connection? See, this is the kind of thing, because it's like, yeah, I get it. It's like, well, it's interesting. And maybe it is evidence, but maybe it's not. And so this is the kind of stuff but what happens is there's so much of this stuff. There's so much stuff that I never even put into videos. And that's why I felt important to make this video, because I know how much stuff like this that I've seen and stuff that have never got into videos yet, right? And I've never made videos about it and stuff, right? And the only reason I'm showing this is because of the song I'm going to show you next, right? If it wasn't for the song, I don't think I would talk about this. And this is exactly how it goes. But the song has a couple things that are like, oh, man. So now we're going to connect this stuff. Let's see how it's When You Dream. That's the name. I believe that's the name of the book. So the actual name of the book is When You Dream, right? And so then the song, this is the song called When You Dream. Okay, so this is the song that's the title. It would be like what you would call the title track, right? Okay, so here, I'll go ahead and play a little bit of it so you can hear that, like, it's, like I said, it's not the greatest song and stuff, right? It's just, but I'm just going to read, so it starts off with, just close your eyes and slowly drift away. Call the stars down from the skies. It's the end of another day. Okay, I'll just play it a little bit while this, actually, and I'm gonna wait until it gets to the good part, the next part that I want to show you, and then I'll play that part. So here I'm just moving it forward so I can read you the next line. So the next line says, let your spirits fly into this magic night. You should be fast asleep, bathed in golden light. Okay, let's see. You can see most of it there. Okay, so then it says, it's late at night. I watch you sleep, holding you tight. My love will protect and keep you strong. all night long. See, like those words are like, it's like it's written for a children's book, right? But it's actually, she's just really not the best, she's not the best writer. Okay, this is the part, I want I'll show you this and then I'll go back and actually play it because I want to show you. So this part says, dreams are for dreamers who somehow lost their way. Once you find the secret, there's no need to be afraid, and tell the bad dreams to just go away. So in here, there's the bad, the bad dreams, because she doesn't use like nightmares too. She uses the word bad. And because that's part of the thing about the bad dreams, it's like I'm thinking because that's how the song ends too. It says, tell the bad dreams to go away. That's like part of the last lines. And because like for what I'm saying, like with the song Dirty Diana and like Leave Me Alone, primarily just those are the ones that pop into my head off of the Bad album, right? But the Dirty Diana and Leave Me Alone, because the Leave Me Alone is about Michael telling Diana, leave me alone, I'm done with this stuff, these games that you're playing, right? And so like that's like the Bad Dreams and the Bad album, because that's like that kind of message that Michael was putting out on that album. I think Diana is saying you need, it's kind of one of those things, just let it go away, Michael. Come on, just let it go. Let it go. I think that's what this is referencing and stuff. And because she's like, just let it go, Michael. Okay, let me go ahead and play it from here so you can hear what the song actually sounds like. Oh, I gotta turn some volume up.
Dreams are for dreamers who somehow lost their way. Once you find the secret, there's no need to be afraid, and tell the bad dreams to just go away.
See, it's not written like a writer. I mean, a lot of people might not know the difference and stuff, but I could clearly see that this is not like a real professional writer who wrote these ways. It's because you can write a children's book and it can be creative and stuff. Like there's like a good part. There's like a good example is there's on the TV show 2.5 Men, and Charlie became a children's songwriter, and he was Charlie Waffles, right? Which I love the Charlie Waffles episodes and stuff. It's so funny and stuff. And those songs are creative. The songs that he has on there, and they're really creative. And they're children's songs. They're really simple, but they're professionally written. Like whoever wrote those is a professional writer that knows how to write, and you can see the creativity and the skill in them. This, I don't see it. I don't see that kind of skill in the writing of these songs. What I see more is Diana trying to put a message to Michael. She's trying to do this little thing of what she's doing and stuff, right? So I'll skip over these lyrics a little bit more and go ahead and read to you. I'll read to you all the lyrics of the songs. So then it says, dreams are like rainbows, just follow where they lead. In your dreams, you found the lock. In your prayers, you'll find the key. So this stuff about like, the lock and the key and the finding the secret, and tell those bad dreams to go away. There's like all these like little things that are put in here that to me relate to the Michael Jackson story. Okay, then it says, my love will guide you high above the stars. In dreams, you can do many wonderful things, even find out who you are, right? So you guys can't really see that last part there. See, even find out who you are. Again, these are those little messages. What I'm saying is like, that's the thing that Michael's having to deal with, having to find out who you are. If you find the secret, there's like stuff like this is like, but it just seems to me it's like this is too like closely related to the Michael stuff. There's too many like little connections in here for it not to be like about that she wrote a children's like book and made this song like to sing to Michael because she knew how upset he was because of what he had done with the Bad album and stuff, right? So it says, when you dream, I'll be there. See again? See, that's what I'm saying. Damn. When you see this stuff, it's like, see, I'll be there, Just call my name and I'll be there. Okay, so it's like, this is the shit that's like, I'm saying, it's like, come on. This is not me just making this up. She like, this is deliberate. When you dream, I'll be there. I mean, come on. We know that Diana knows that those words are the song that Michael sang, by the Jackson 5 early in the Motown. That's stuff like that, you know? So when you dream, I'll be there. It's like, come on. This is not, that's why I say, it's like, come on, I'm not putting that there. And that's what I'm saying. That kind of wording there, the stuff that she's talking about, the secrets, and you gotta unlock the key and find out who you are. And then when you dream, I'll be there. It's like, come on, this is like, come on, Diana. This is about the Michael stuff, right? And it's like, this is where I say, like, how I'm dealing with it. Am I just overdoing it, or is it there, right? And if it's there, why is this there? Why is this happening? Right? So, when you dream, I'll be there. Come on, man. Okay? Just picture me in your mind. When you're scared, I'll take care of you. When you dream, I'll be there. Again, when you dream, I'll be there. If you want someone to hold on to me. That's all you have to do to make your dreams come true. Okay, then we'll go to the next part. Dreams can be magic. See, the magic thing too is like a little, I was thinking about, because I knew that it said that, I was thinking about pulling up the picture, is that one of the alternative posters for The Wiz has a picture of Michael Jackson, and it says, I'm magic, right? That's one of the, there's this picture of Michael, if you've ever seen it, and it says, I'm magic, but it's just Michael Jackson. But from what I understand, I believe that that's an alternative movie poster for The Wiz, okay? Which, that's the movie he did with Diana, right? So that's like the magic thing. That's like these little key words. It's like, is these little key coded words that Diana's making it to Michael so he knows? Or am I making it up? This is the kind of stuff, you know? And I said, I understand. It's like, I do deal with this. I don't just instantly say, no, this is it, and if you don't believe it, you're stupid. I will come out and tell you, okay, this is the way I'm seeing it, and it looks this way, but I agree that if it was just this one thing or whatever, then I would say, well, no, you're just making it that way because that's all you got, and you have to find something to relate your story to act like. Now, if it was like that, then I'd be like, yeah. But that's why I express it this way, to let you know that I do think about it. I don't want to overdo things. I don't want to make things fit just because it sounds better with my story. I don't want to do that, and I try not to do that. And that's part of the reason why I haven't shown. There's a bunch of stuff, like I said, that I haven't shown, because it does match, but it doesn't have the quality of the real evidence feel to it, and so I don't show a lot of things, or it's almost too much. A lot of the stuff that goes in, it turns into these crazy rabbit holes that it turns into too much, and I'm like, then it's just like I'm overwhelmed, and I'm like, why is this all happening? And I have to back off of it and stuff. So that happens a lot too. There's all this stuff. So if the truth is what you seek, see again, if the truth is what you seek, why? I just don't understand the context of that in just children's book. Like, why does the kid need to be focusing so much on truth? Because dreams can be magic. Dreams and magic, why is that the truth? It doesn't make sense to me. Because the truth is kind of something. Dreams is not necessarily truthful. It's kind of like a wondrous mind. You don't really, like the dreams and the magical experience, that's kind of the experience you want to go through that's not actually the truth. It's this alternative version, this wonderland world, you know? Like Neverland and stuff, right? And it's like half truths and stuff. There's some truths, but it's also a magical version of the truth. So that's why if the truth is what you seek, well, that's what Michael wants the truth. He wants the truth to be known that he's the child of Diana and Smokey and stuff, right? So that's what I'm saying with these little words, and I don't see it fitting in the context of Diana writing this for her children. If Mike, like we're saying, in the context that Michael's not Diana's son. Okay, if this has nothing to do with Michael, like whatsoever, if Michael's not her son, well then she's not writing the song for Michael. This would be for her children. That's the part of what I'm saying. I'm trying to get people to understand. Is this a song that Diana, these words these are the words that she wrote for a song trying to tell her children? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't see it that way. To me, it's like the only understanding of what really makes sense is that Michael's her son. That this has something to do with that relationship, right? These words relate to Michael. And it can only relate to Michael and have something if Michael is her son. You know, if Michael's not her son, then this would have nothing to do. But why is it related to Michael? Why does it seem that connected that way? See, this is the kind of thing of what I have to deal with. That it's like, what is this going? Why is this working? Like, how is this happening? You know, why it's like, and it's constantly always happening stuff, right? So, if the truth is what you seek, like I said, that doesn't make sense to me. When you're dreaming and being magic, then you're not seeking the truth. You're seeking a wondrous world of adventure and stuff, right? That's kind of separate than the truth, because you have your reality where you're just a human being, and I can't fly. Right? That's not truth. Like if you're Peter Pan and you're flying, well, that's not true. That's the dreams in the magic world. So why would you be seeking the truth if you want to live in Neverland and flying around like Peter Pan when we can't fly like Peter Pan? Not really. You know, it's just like, there's just weird things about this stuff, right? So open your heart and you'll be forever free when you dream. Okay, I'll go to the next part. Okay, so then this is the last line. And the last line. And tell the bad dreams to just go away. Tell the bad dreams. That's how it ends. And tell the bad dreams. And I didn't see this song being about nightmares. I don't see this song really being about like nightmares and stuff. It doesn't... Is this a song that some kid would have a nightmare and then the mom would sing this song? Just tell the bad dreams to just go away. It just doesn't, it seems like it would have come out different. The song would have been different. It doesn't seem like seeking the truth and the answer and the lock and the key and finding out who you are. Where's the bad dreams in there? She's talking about the magic and stuff. And you know, and then I'll be there. All those like key words and stuff, right? And tell the bad dreams to just go away, right? It's more, to me, it's like this is more like a message that Diana's trying to tell Michael. Just move past it. It's like constantly move past it. Let it go, Michael. Live in the beautiful dream world and of, you know, the reality of the world which we live in. Accept reality, accept who you are. You know, you're the big star and stuff. Be happy. This is like, that's what I get from this, you know? And Diana's saying, I'm there for you, you know? She's trying to let Michael know, you are one of my kids. I am there for you. But it's not, even though we're not like that, but I am here for you. I want you to know that you are my kid. That's what I see in this stuff, right? And then she highlights it, like I said, she highlights it by putting that kid there, which is totally different. That kid's got short sleeves on. And no collar on the shirt. Look at the different outfits. They're completely different. Do you think that, this is the kind of stuff I ask, do you think that could have been random without Diana Ross's influence? Do you think it randomly would have come out? Is this natural? I don't think that's natural. To me, it looks like deliberate actions, a deliberate influence from Diana saying, I want the one kid to have a shirt like this, and I want the other kid to be in this outfit. And when you look at that outfit with the moon, it's like, isn't that eerily representative of this outfit with the kid on the moon? You know, so to me it's just like, obviously to me it's like, come on, there's something here. Right? There's something to this. There's something in that song, right? There's something in the image. And it's like all these, that's why I keep asking the people out there, like, you try and deal with it the way I'm looking at it. Am I making this up? Is this something I'm just making up to fit my story, or was there something there? Right? This is the stuff I deal with, and I want to expose to the public and the people to let you see. Make your own choice. Is this a connection? The song, the words of the song, is it connected? And the words of the song, you take it in the context of like, is that a song that Diana would, does it really make sense about Diana singing that song to her kids and stuff? Does those words really fit that? I don't think it did. But when you take it to bring Michael into the story, that she's singing this song to have something to do with the Michael stuff, yeah, now I see where the story, actually there's a story there that does make sense, you know? Okay, so I just want to get that video out, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.